You feeling a bit stressed? You feel like you need a break? In this video today, I'll talk about the benefits of nature and getting into it. Enjoy! What's going on, peeps? My name is Chris and I love everything to do with the mind, human potential, human behavior, and self-development. And I'm here to give you tools, tips, experiences, and perspectives, anything that can help you on your journey throughout life. So today's video, nature. This may get a little hippie for you, but all the stuff that I'm actually talking about today can be relevant to you in your life. Nature, you know, going back to our ancestry, we come from nature. We've always had a special relationship with nature, and only until we started evolving as human beings and becoming, you know, industrial technology, that we lost a little bit of our connection with nature. Now, being that, you know, in the city, you can feel that stress, that anxiety at times, that there's just so much going on, there's a rush, and you know, that can kind of create stress at times in your life, or at any time really. And one really good way to handle that, and a lot of people know this, but I just want to reiterate a point out about how good this is for your body, your mind, your soul, is to getting out into nature and revitalizing yourself with nature's energy. I need to get a gimbal.
A what?
Gimbal. So, it's actually proven that nature reduces your stress levels. There's a lot of different studies that they've done on nature and how it can affect you, how it can affect your mind, the health benefits of it, you know, the positive effects that it can have. I think I read some research on a university over in the States that was talking about, you know, it reduced, you know, diabetes type 2, it reduced the effects of cardiovascular disease. It reduced something else. There's like a lot of different things that would help on a physical level. But the reason why I wanted to make this video was the mental, the mind, you know, relieving stress, relieving anxiety, relieving depression. You know, this doesn't mean that it solves the problem, you know, in the long term, but being around nature and surrounding yourself in that environment is actually good for your well-being. So why not? You know, after getting out of the hustle and bustle and into nature today, it always reminds me how peaceful and tranquil it can be when you're, you know, going through a rainforest, or there's just green everywhere and the air is really fresh. So it only helps you to engage with yourself, what you want to give back to yourself, that little bit of self-love. In Japan, I know that they do something called forest bathing. So the idea is that they get out of the city, they lie in nature, or they sit in nature, and or even walk in nature. But you know, forest bathing is immersing themselves within nature, and you know, that that effect that it can have on someone is beautiful. I mean, there's so many different benefits that you can benefit from, like, you know, going on new experiences, hiking, go on new adventures. You know, today I did a hike that I've done before up in the Blue Mountains. Beautiful. I love it. Every time I go, I love it. There's just something special about that area. But every time I go, it's always new, you know, and just being amongst the green and the air and trekking down a mountain. And although, like, you know, I didn't go on an amazing big trek, doesn't really matter. I just went for the idea of immersing myself in nature. And, you know, there's so many different places you can go, whether it's, you know, around your city or somewhere completely new, somewhere out of the ordinary for you. You have the ability to do it. You just got to pick somewhere and choose and go, and then enjoy it. Just don't be silly with it. Don't go hiking and get lost. Yeah, we don't want you to do that.
I'd rather die. Probably would die.
Pitch a tent. Some people are lucky to have nature at their doorstep, like we have it here in Sydney. You know, we've got beaches, we've got a park. You know, close by we've got national parks with more beaches, we've got coast, and then we've got, you know, the Blue Mountains, which are not too far away. I do notice a massive difference when you actually get outside of the city area, that it shifts into, like, you know, a more peaceful kind of environment, and the people that you meet around these places are a lot more chilled out, a lot more nicer. You know, going on this walk through this rainforest area, everyone that you walk past be like, hey, like, morning. You know, you go in the city here and you walk past someone and someone will be like, oh, like, hi, morning. They'll be like, who the fuck is you, man? You know, weird. All human beings, right? So definitely get out of the city and into nature, into a new location. You know, definitely read up on all the locations that you can. It's just something that can help. The other thing I've really noticed about nature is things slow down when you're out in amongst nature. So, you know, especially when you come from a city and you're being immersed in, like, traffic and people and la la la, and then everything slows down when you're out in this environment, because there's just a slower pace. You're taking in all the beautiful scenery. You're just chilling and looking at the views. You know, a lot of the time when we do go into nature, sometimes we'll just hike through the whole thing without stopping and being present in the moment and looking and being amongst that beauty that is a part of life, right? You know, the nature's got a very special aspect that it's, you know, it's all connected to us. We're part of this planet that we live on. There's the hippie stuff for you. So all in all, easy video. This is my second video for my challenge that I'm doing with myself for the month. Just reiterating the benefits of nature. You know, it may only take an hour to get away and get amongst nature. It may take a tiny bit more, it may take a tiny bit less, wherever you are. Hi, Cookie. Where my mum lives up north, that's like pure nature, 12 acres of grass, hills, whatever. So it's always like a much slower pace there, and slows down the mental thoughts, slows down yourself. Don't really have to be in a rush all the time. So I want you to ask yourself, where can I go that I haven't been or that I want to go, that is outside of the hustle and bustle, if you're in the hustle and bustle? Or what new experience can I give to myself in nature? Do something out of the ordinary. If there's like a waterfall in the area, go to the waterfall. If there is a water hole and you can swim in it, do it. Why not? So that's it for today. Now, as always, down the bottom, you'll see the buttons, the magical buttons. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers at this point of where I'm at. So please, if you can help out, click that button, help me out. Thank you, and I will love you for it forever. As always, make someone smile today, or maybe even make that tree smile by giving it a hug. Is that too hippie? Maybe don't do that if you're too scared. And the trees need love too. Or you can hug the ground. Maybe a cactus. Cactus? Yeah, cactus maybe. Yeah. Anyway, keep on keeping on. Much love and go gently. Peace.